Hey, welcome to the Corner Guys channel. In a few seconds I'm going to be telling a Shaggy dog story. If you know what that is, great. If you don't, it's a long story that ends perfectly. You'll like it. Now I know that it can get kind of boring just watching a guy tell a story, so up here I am going to be doing random stuff to keep your eyes entertained. Let's go! There once was this guy in a not spooky land, so I don't have to talk like this. There was this guy, and this guy was poor. And this guy has always been poor his entire life. He's grown up without much money. And you know, he kind of likes to take walks in nature and look at all the trees and the animals, so he's doing this one day. It's pretty chilly out. He gets near a lake, and he sees on this frozen pond lake area, there is this little girl, and she's drowning in the water. She had gone out on the ice, but it was so thin she fell through, and she's drowning. Help! And he is like, oh my god. So he goes and he very carefully goes across the ice. He gets her out of the water, he takes her out, and he saves her life. Now this girl's dad shows up, and the dad goes, oh my gosh, I went to go get help, but you saved her. How can I ever repay you? And the guy says, well, I'm poor. I've always been poor. Money could always help. And the guy says, oh, I have $5 on me, but I could go get more right now. And the guy says, no, $5 is perfect. It's more than I've had all at once before. So he takes the $5 and he's going, yes, I got $5! Now he decides to do the responsible thing and spend it all in one place. He thinks, I want a vacation. So he goes to the vacation store, and he goes up to the front desk lady, and he's like, may I have a vacation, please? And she goes, $5, huh? It's not very much money, but let me check. She goes through the normal files, there's nothing there. She's like, I have one extra place I can check. She goes to the dusty files, the dusty, squeaky old rusty files. She opens it up, she takes out a file. It's a vacation for $5. Perfect. So she slaps that file down on the table. The guy takes it, give her the $5. Thank you for this vacation. Thank you so much. So he opens this. It's for a cruise. It's a luxury cruise. So he goes to the dock. He shows the captain his ticket, and the captain goes, oh, I haven't seen one of these tickets in a long time. Since last week. The captain looks at the ticket and he says, super mega economy class ticket. Well, this is a special ticket. It means that no one can see you on board. No one is allowed to see you. So you have to actually wait until it's dark and everyone's gone to bed before you can get on the boat. Now the guy says, strange, but fair, makes sense. So he waits on the dock, he's waiting, and eventually the captain comes back out and he says, come on board, sir. So the guy goes and he follows the captain, and the captain shows him around the ship, and he says again, no one can see you, so if you're coming out of your room, you have to wait until it's night time and everyone else has gone to bed. Again, the guy is like, this is weird, but you know, it's fair, it makes sense. So the captain shows him his room. It's got like a little hammock thing, it's got a lamp, it's got an alarm clock, because he's gonna have to fix his sleep schedule to adjust to this whole nocturnal thing. First few nights on the ship, the guy's just kind of wandering around, you know, just kind of taking in the views, looking at all the things on the ship, and he comes across a pool. Now this guy has never swam before, but give it a shot. So he sees a diving board, he climbs up to the top of the diving board, he does a big dive, and he goes into the water. It was actually a really impressive dive. And the captain was watching, and he goes, excuse me, where did you learn to dive like that? And the guy says, I didn't. I just, I guess I'm just naturally good at it then. And the captain says, you have the potential to be the best diver on the planet. I know, because I am the former best diver, but in my age, I have outgrown it. So the captain says, I will train you to be the best diver. And this guy is like, oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds great. And the captain says, you know what? If you become as good as I think you can be, I will upgrade your ticket so other people can see you, and we will have this big diving show in front of everybody. How does that sound? And the guy's like, yes! So they train. The guy dives with weights on his arms, weights on his legs, weights on his back. He dives higher diving boards. He does different flips. He does all this stuff, and one day the captain says, you're ready. The guy is so excited he doesn't know what to do. He gets a good night's sleep. He wakes up. He goes over to the pool. Everyone's waiting there. They have their phones. They're ready to record. The diving board has been built up. It's super tall. It's so high. You can't even see the top of it. They built this overnight. The captain says, "This is what you've been training for. Go ahead." The guy starts climbing the ladder. Climbs really high. Eventually, the people are just little specks of, like, ants. He keeps climbing. He goes through the clouds. He starts exiting the atmosphere. He's got, like, a spacesuit on. He's climbing. He passes the atmosphere. He passes the moon. He passes the sun. He passes all these other planets. He gets to the top. He pushes himself off the bottom of the diving board, so he propels down towards the Earth. He passes all the other planets. He passes the sun. He passes the moon. He sees the Earth. He starts gaining speed. His suit is protecting him from all of this stuff. He starts to see the ship again. He falls. He gets close to the pool. He goes into the water. It's a perfect dive. Not a single drop of water splashed away. He goes through the surface. But he has so much speed, he actually crashes through the bottom of the pool and through all of the layers of the boat, all of the floors, through the bottom of the boat into the ocean. He swims out so he can get out from under the boat, gets up, gets some air. People help him up. They pull him up with a rope and they're drying him off, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And the guy says, "Oh yeah, don't worry about me. See, I'm poor. I've always been poor. I've gone through many hardships in my life." Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that story and the amazing pun that followed, of course. If you'd like to see more stories like that, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this one. Give me ideas. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. It's all down there, you know where it is. Be a part of this channel as it's just getting started. Know when new videos are coming out. I honestly don't see a downside to it. What's this? You want to see more videos? Well, I have a few up on the channel I'd like you to check out. There's one here. There's one here. Go click on those boys. Go on. You know you wanna. Go on. Do it.